So today is Saturday, April 25th, 2026. So I had my first like full week of window installation work. It was pretty intense. I got to get in better physical shape a little bit, but I'm getting there. Uh, I struggled for a little bit, and then but my upper body strength started to get a little better. And I was telling the guy I work with that I don't have to go to the gym anymore. That's for sure because I'm getting my workout in every day, hauling materials and stuff. And some of the windows are the sashes are heavy, like really some of the bigger windows, like pretty heavy stuff. And some of the equipment too, like hauling the compressor around. Whew, yeah. Um, so anyway, pretty good week. No major mishaps or anything. What I've learned so far about window installation is there's a lot of cutting involved. So you're cutting caulking, or and then when you get the window out, you're cutting the nails that are around the frame to help to allow for the new window to go in and be all clean and everything. And then you use the bandsaw. Sometimes we use the bandsaw to cut the window frame out. So when we're getting a window out, so a lot of cutting involved. So especially caulking. A lot, got a lot of caulking. So, I think we all hate caulking. I know my boss does, and I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement on it. It's pretty. It just you just get tired of it. Um, anyway, uh, so um, so I'm learning a few things. I went through. Oh, the caulk goes through multi-tool blades. I bought like a $10 blade, and like it chewed through it. Like I mean, this is I shouldn't even laugh. It's terrible, but it chewed through my blade. Like it dulled my blade in like I don't know, one window or something. I was like, wow, that was $10 down the drain. So anyway, I got these new blades now. Let's see if I can hold them up here. So these are supposed to be. Let's see if it does it show up good. Okay, it's kind of upside down, I guess. So anyway, got this blade here. These are supposed to be good for sealants, like caulking, I guess. So it's supposed to be really sharp. So I got to be careful with it. So anyway, I got that blade, and I asked the guys if they'd ever tried this kind of blade. They didn't know. Anyway, they weren't sure about it. So anyway, we'll check it out, right? Check it out, see if it'll get cut through the caulking and get through there. So there's like two methods at least to take a window out. I've learned this week. So at one job we were at, the windows were inside of the house was brick, so the windows were surrounded by brick. So between the brick and the window was caulking. So and there's these nail fins is what it's called. So these little nails that go around the edges, of the window frame to hold it in place. So you take your multi tool, like your oscillating multi tool, and then you're shoving into the caulking, just shove it into it, and you got to go through the first part of the nail fin and the second part, like like boom, boom, right through it, boom, 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 all the way up. You're just cutting all the way up, and just cutting all the way around the window. So, and then my boss would be on the other side. He'd push the window out, and I would catch it. So, and that's one way. It was pretty. That was pretty tough. But it works. And then the other way was so the other way is we use a heat gun, and a like a putty knife or a 501 tool, and go around there's this like little trim around the glass. I don't know what it's called technically, but you heat up the glazing to kind of loosen it from the glass, and then you shove your blade down in there and kind of pop it a little bit, separate it. I mean, separate the glass from that trim, and then we just pull the whole section of glass out as one big piece. It might crack a little bit, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Anyway, so it's that's effective. So we take the whole glass out, and then we take the bandsaw and cut the frame and kind of crunch it in, and just yank it out. Just kind of you got to manhandle it and just pull on it, like So, but it work that works too. And then so yeah, that's how we do the demolition of the old windows. So anyway, I'm learning a lot. Every job's different. It's just you just never know what you're going to get into. It's pretty wild sometimes. Um, anyway, you just never know. It's every house is different. Every project's different. So I'm learning a lot of things. Just talking to the guys, trying to find out as much, just learn as much as I can. Um, so for the biggest thing, the hardest thing is like keep like hauling tools around, and so I'm thinking one thing I was thinking about getting is like a one of those like wagons, like metal construction wagons or something, and I can just put all like put and I have my tools in buckets and put the buckets in the wagon and just move the wagon around. And that on wheels, and then I could even use it to haul other like the air compressor. I could put the air compressor on that wagon and just it would be good. I don't right now. I can't fit a wagon in my car. I'd have to. I have a wooden platform I created in my car, so I'd have to probably have to tear that out. I think anyway. Um, what else? What else? I think that's all I got right now. Oh yeah, I use utility knives a lot or box cutters. I don't like box cutters as much because the little trigger. But anyway, that's like one of the main tools we use in the 5-in-1 tool. So those are two. Those are the two biggest tools we probably use, and a mallet and a crowbar. Those come in handy. So anyway, that's what I've learned so far. Still learning, man. Still learning about this construction stuff.